Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back. So this is the next of my little journal shares from when I first started junk journaling. This one, the idea for this was I wanted to do like a paper bag journal. And as I'm recording this, I cannot remember the name of the lovely YouTuber who I got the measurements and stuff from for this little mini album type journal. So I will look that up and I will put it in the description box below, because it's a very easy to follow tutorial if you are interested in making something like this. But I just used basically scrapbook paper and some trim on the outside to make the cover. And it's all kind of travel themed. There's a lot of Tim Holtz ephemera in here and things of that nature. So this was, I had already done some tea dyeing when I got around to making this one. So you will see some tea dyed pieces, this envelope for example, with some Tim Holtz ephemera and then some little sheet music. I'm not sure where that came from. And then this was, I have no idea. I might have printed this off. No, this was scrapbook paper, I believe. But it just was a little letter and I thought it looked good in there, you know, in a little travel journal. So this is actually an actual vintage piece of ephemera that I got in an antique mall. I don't think I've ever said this. There is a little, I mean, it's called an antique mall, but it's not very big, in my town. Literally like 2 minutes from my house. I could walk there. And I try not to go all the time. And honestly, it's pretty small, but I got this there and I think it cost me like $1. They're little bus transfer or train transfer tickets. I think the date on here, yep, is 1947, if you can see that. And I've actually scanned these, and at some point maybe I will have them as part of a digital kit, but I just tucked them in here to keep them safe mostly. They're kind of fragile, but it was this awesome glassine bag that they were in. Yeah, so that is that story. Anyway, during this no spend challenge, every time I drive past the antique mall, even though I hardly ever go there, every time I drive past, I'm like, oh, I really want to go to the antique mall. You know, when you can't have something, that's when you want it. I used double-sided tape and it's already coming unstuck. So just word to the wise. Actually, it wasn't double-sided. It wasn't like score tape. It was a tape runner. So like one of these guys. I hardly ever use those anymore for anything because they just do not stand the test of time. So yeah, just be aware of that. So they're all paper bags. Each page is a paper bag. So in this pocket, and this pocket is basically made from the bottom of the lunch bag. So I just had, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I backed it with some paper. It's been so long since I made this, I don't remember where any of this came from. Well, some of it. This is all Tim Holtz, and I just put it on a tag. It's also Tim Holtz. This bingo card was Tim Holtz, and then I think I got this out of a magazine maybe. And I put a doily around the top of each bag, and then there's some more Tim Holtz ephemera. And then inside each one is a large card that I made out of the same scrapbook paper pad as everything else. It's just like a little pad, so maybe like a 4x6. And then this was just a tag that I had, and I added it on there. And then some collaging or layering. I'm not sure what you would want to call it. It was one of my first attempts, so I'm quite proud of it, but you know, it probably is not spectacular to some of you wonderful collage artists out there. And then here's the back side of that bag. And then this picture is actually from a magazine or a book about my city, Cincinnati. And this is a fountain somewhere. I think it's in Hyde Park, which is near downtown. And then I just put some scrapbooking paper on the back. And that goes in that pocket. And then the big card in the back, again, I did some layering / collaging. Oh, I think I printed these out. I think they were free. I think they were free printables, like collage sheets or something on, I probably found them on Pinterest. And, you know, at the time, just remember, I didn't know what I was doing and I certainly wasn't going to sell this. So now my advice is always don't assume things are free to use on Pinterest. But at the time, you know, obviously I'm not selling this. This is just going to be for me. But yeah. And then some more just layering and such. More Tim Holtz. And then this card here. Again, I think I got some of these that were free printables from Calico Collage. And then I had this little ticket. I guess that's Tim Holtz. And some more Tim Holtz on the back. A nice staple. You know, I was just experimenting with new stuff. And in this pocket, again, I think that's from Calico Collage. And these might be too. Honestly, don't remember, but I backed them with some tea-dyed pineapple paper, apparently. This is Tim Holtz. And I think I backed that with just tea-dyed paper. But I really like this one. This one was kind of fun because it's just a lot of stuff to look at. And that's kind of what I enjoy about junk journaling. You know, just some more. Made a little pocket here. Some more of these cards. Postcard type things. And then in the back, I have some of these little envelopes. I can't remember where I got them, but, and then this is a Tim Holtz little piece. And another one of those postcards. I just kind of was just tucking things in places. And then this one, got a little Winston Churchill stamp that I printed. And then, oh, these are, yeah, the large Tim Holtz little railway tickets in there. And this little Tim Holtz ticket I had backed, and another little postcard. And then a lot of layering and collaging here, and then I left this envelope open and made a tag to go inside there. I probably I don't know what that is. I probably printed that. I can't remember. I can't remember. All right, and then I just, I tied it, I attached this like canvas underneath on the front and the back as a closure. And that's it, guys. So like I said, I will put the link to the tutorial I watched to make this in the description box. And then, you know what? I haven't made one of these in a really long time. So maybe once I'm done with some of my other projects, maybe I'll do another one of these and I'll do a tutorial of my own. Cool? All right, so that was nice and short. I have one more journal share for you. And yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will be back soon. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye.